So I've changed the settings a bit and I thought it was worthwhile checking out if this really is like a blurry sensor. So what I'm going to do is some inside, some in the shade, in the sun, some walk around outside, and we can decide, whether actually the DJI Action 3 has this focus issue that everyone is talking about. So mine, on my last video, it looked like it did. This is my test. Let's see how we end up. Okay, so we've got some quite nice lighting conditions, and I thought these wet leaves are a good way to test sharpness for one, because there's lots of jagged edges and things. Let's just see like how in focus they are, and what I'll do is I'll film with my Google Pixel after, and let's see how that compares. So that's just 30 seconds of these leaves. And for comparison, this is my Pixel 6 on the same leaves. So let's just see, obviously I think the autofocus is a bit better on the phone. Obviously stabilization is going to be worse. Let's just see how these end up comparing. This is just quite a nice shot of these mushrooms. Just some bees. Okay. Another quick lighting condition. I thought let's get into editing and see if it was blurry or not. So there you have it. There's the footage from both my Pixel and the DJI Osmo Action 3. So I think when reviewing this that actually, I don't think the whole thing's out of focus. I think that's kind of a misnomer. It is quite soft. So I do think there's a bit of a soft sort of overlay on it. And in addition to that, I actually think the worst thing is more the noise. It's almost like the ISO has been pumped too high, particularly when a lot of those shots were kind of in the daylight or in the shade on a sunny day. It's not really what you'd expect from such an expensive camera. So I do definitely think it has an issue. That said, I don't think the issue really is like egregious. I don't think it goes necessarily too far, considering it's a more budget option compared to the GoPro. However, use this footage as your guide. I will do a full follow-up video of it, whilst using it, what it's supposed to do, more of an action camera. I'm going to take it on holiday, I'm going to go to Barbados, I'm going to do some swimming, and take some time lapses, some B-roll with it. Obviously, I think this camera looks a lot better. This is my Lumix G100, this is what I tend to usually use for YouTube. So the other one will be more of like an on-the-go action cam, POV style type thing. And I think it's suitable for that, and I have got some footage before that I think is quite sharp when it's used more as an action cam. So it's an interesting one. I know certain models are really, really bad. I don't think my model is that bad, but the footage speaks for you. If you think that it looks bad, then by all means, don't buy one. And I think that's for you. It certainly is an issue that DJI should acknowledge and they should patch properly, because it is quite soft, and I think it also has a noise issue. That ISO is way too high for that kind of surrounding. So I think hopefully this video helps you out. As I said, I will be doing a full review, so subscribe. You'll see that coming towards the end of November. I'll put out some content in the meantime. And if you've got any questions, let me know down below. But yeah, thank you very much for watching.